It's a tough conversation that needs to be had now, your end-of-life plan. You may be thinking you're too young or it's just not the right time, but according to those we talked to, there's never a better time than now. KX's Sarah Wilson has more.
Wills, power of attorney, estate planning, it can all be a nightmare or disaster when the end of your loved one's life is staring at you. Meaning, if you don't yet have a will, make one now.
Whether we're dealing with end-of-life issues or not, everyone as of the age of 18 needs to be able to give some thought to the notion that we're human, and because we're human, we might not always be able to make decisions for ourselves while we're alive.
A will is a legal document that expresses one's wishes on how they would like their property split once they die. Attorney Madi Rodriguez at Bryan firm Rogers, Miller & Rodriguez helps families tackle that burden that comes with having that hard conversation. The pandemic causing a level of uncertainty.
Certainly, I think keeping us in isolation helped people really understand how important it is to think about your loved ones.
Wiping out that uncertainty and starting to have that conversation now will give you that peace of mind. Left putting the pieces of their families' lives together unexpectedly. Kendra Thompson says she knows about that all too well. After losing her mother this year, having to make those difficult decisions without a will. The loss was especially tough because Kendra was about to have a baby.
Yeah, I probably was like 7 months or 8 months, and I was like dealing with everything. So it was stressful for me because I had to try to keep a good balance.
She says the will would have been easier because it was just her and her sister who also has passed. People should consider who they would like to make their power of attorney. This person will carry out and act on behalf of you if you could no longer be there to make decisions. Rodriguez says if you don't have anything in that place, by law, the state can decide for you and your family. She says don't feed into the misconception that your loved ones must be in a dire medical state to discuss these things.
Hey, let's talk about it. Just like anything else, it could be around the kitchen table or it could be in a lawyer's office, but just start the conversation.
Have the talk now. That includes asking loved ones if they have a will, power of attorney, and what their final wishes are and more. Sarah Wilson, KX News.
Our experts say while the conversation is never easy, it's a conversation that will help you and your loved ones make decisions the way you would like them to be.